Hola, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to the show. My name is Tilia Kenipa. This is T with the Talkative. I am the Talkative. How are you doing? How has your week been? There's a lot going on. I must say, Faila has passed 200 hours of cooking, and of course, the celebration, the jubilation. Now, some people have left Accra to Tamale, SDKD baby. And when they went, it was full party. Others too left Accra to Tamale and realized that the distribution is not going the way they thought it would go. Like everybody gets to eat. Oh no, it's not like that. Charlie, family members have been prioritized first. Mind you, she's a family woman. As she's cooking, her husband must eat, her family must eat. Who are you? But so far, it has been a beautiful sight. Her energy that she's still dancing with herself 200 hours is crazy. Like, to think that she hasn't slept all these days and she's still going though. Like, it's crazy. And I just love it. Today I went to some of the rules and what she can do, and the fact that when she's cooking, the food has to be eaten. She cannot reheat food, reuse the same food. Once the first food she's doing is on fire, the second one she has to be cooking like two food at the same time, And to see she has done all of this and she's still standing on her feet, jubilating and dancing, this one, nah. Now, another thing that I've seen on social media that is trending so much is Black Sherif and Stonebwoy. Black Sherif is celebrating his birthday, and Stonebwoy went to, celebrate him with champagne and all. And of course, you can see there in the studio, doing some one or two things, and if you know Black Sherif and you know Stonebwoy, when they are out of their own self and they want to give you that conscious vibe, I mean, could the kid say conscious vibe? If they want to give you conscious vibe, say, nah, something is about to drop. I am very, very excited about this particular collaboration. I feel like it will set a you might not even drop to these artists. They'll record and they'll wait for how many months before they drop. I would have said this would have been like a good start for the year, but knowing them, they will not drop it soon. So I am hoping and I'm praying that at least they'll consider that we are high on their music and then drop it as soon as possible, so we can also get what you are looking for from that kind of collaboration. But so far, it has been an exciting thing online. People are seeing the way he's celebrating Black Sherif. It was cool. So happy birthday to Black Sherif, and I'm very, very excited to see what the world has for him so far. He has done so much, conquered so much, and I know there's even more for him to conquer. Now, moving on has been something I have noticed online, and I had to do my due diligence. It has been Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale seemed to be offline when it comes to his Twitter account. So I called some one or two people that I know from the Shatta movement camp, and I asked, why has your man been off Twitter? And these are the reasons they gave me. Now, first of all, the first person that I spoke to says the number one on this list has got to do with his sanity. At this point in time, Charlie, it looks like the things we say about our artists, yes, we think he's the A-list artist. He has been in the game for so long. He might have developed a tough skin for this kind of thing. But of course, sometimes things get to him. So his sanity first. And to me, I think it's the best decision. If it costs you your peace of mind, it's too costly. Like, no burden too much. If something has to cost you your peace of mind, it's too expensive for you. And even for people like us that talk about people, it also gets to us when some of you talk shit about us. So I get it. I actually get where he's coming from. And if for someone like him who is able to make a post on another platform for it to trend on Twitter, why does he have to be on Twitter and absorb a lot of negative energy when he can still be on Facebook, make his post, and it will make its way to Twitter without him being on Twitter? To me, it makes sense. Also, I got a message that the energies on Twitter is not good, and I think he's not the first artist that has come up with that thing before. It was Faila has said that before, and other artists too. I think there was a time where there was a general fight for Shatta because the energy that somebody gave him on Twitter, it was such a bad energy. And I see that a lot of artists have spoken up, Derobi and co, about the energy on Twitter, that is not a good energy for artists and their creativity. And you see, the thing about Twitter, the reason why I understand this one is with Twitter, somebody can mention you directly. The person doesn't have to be following you or not following you. They can actually mention you. And once they mention you, mind you, you are the one behind your phone direct. So then it comes to you. You see the notification that this person has mentioned you. And you go and check the reason why they've mentioned you. Something that is insulting, heartbreaking. Maybe at the moment you are in a mood that you are doing a certain song, you are doing a certain production, somebody at you and is saying something very, very painful to you. Of course, you will snap out of the mood. So if I have to be on a platform that crashes with my energy and does not move with the energy I am hoping for the new year, I might as well just leave. Also, you know, these platforms too, they pay, right? They pay. So Facebook, when you reach a certain level and you reach a certain threshold, that they pay you, same as YouTube, same as TikTok and Twitter. So if he thinks that he's not making a lot of money on Twitter and the kind of energy he's getting on Twitter too is disturbing him, and this season he wants to focus on music, the Shatta music agenda, and the Twitter, he's going to be getting negative energy, negative pushback, and he's not even going to get enough money there. Why waste his time? The same energy he will put on Twitter, he can put it on Facebook, get more money, put the same energy on TikTok live, make triple and quadruple of that money. Why waste that energy on Twitter? So if you have been asking why Shatta Wale has been off Twitter, you drove him away. Yes, you and me that will be saying you and me that we be talking about him, we drove him off Twitter, and I'm hoping, okay, I don't follow him on Facebook, I'm hoping you don't go and drive him off Facebook. But if he's on Facebook and he thinks he'll make money off Facebook, why not? But Twitter, it seems it's not serving him right. Also, I don't think he has deleted his account. Charlie, he has like 3 million plus followers. I don't think he has deleted his account. I think he has deactivated it for a while. He will come back, but maybe for some time he just needs to purge himself. And I think this thing, a lot of us need to do it. I mean, some point I can go like 2 or 3 days without going on social media, especially Twitter. I can mute every of my comments, because sometimes energy not any good. Sometimes purge yourself, because you might think, oh, me, I be tough skin, I be troll. Things you see on Twitter and social media especially, it gets to you. It really gets to you, and it messes with your mind. It messes with sometimes your thinking, which is why a lot of artists, I feel like we downplay the role of psychologists in the role of the artistry. Also because psychologists cannot be trusted, because they will talk. I mean, they are, you know, one of the biggest problem with our stars trusted psychologists and exposing their vulnerability to these people is that they don't trust their confidentiality. That is also something that sector today have to consider, so that these people can feel confident to talk to them and then have issues that they are going to resolve, because they need it. They really, really need it. Now, my palabra del dia, which is the word of the day I have for you, I have taught you how to say good morning, which is buenos dias. I have taught you how to say good afternoon, which is buenas tardes in Spanish. Now, I think you should know how to say good night in Espanol. So, palabra del dia es buenas noches. Buenas noches is good night in Spanish. So, if you want to say good night to somebody, say buenas noches, and they will really get the message. That is a simple way of saying good night in Spanish. So, palabra del día es buenas noches. Buenas noches significa good night in Espanol. So this has been the palabra del día, and I think I have a tip for you, the new artist that you are listening to me. Listen, you don't need a lot of opinion. Now, I realize that most people, when they do a project, they want to get everybody's opinion. Anybody that they think is an industry person, they want to send their song to them. But so what do you think? You don't need all of that. Trust yourself, trust your producers, and trust your team. Sometimes we, the industry people, we don't know it all, and songs that we think might not cut it because this is not what is moving might be the one that will change the scene for us. Don't you remember Black Sherif? Songs that you think that, oh, somebody will say, an industry person might say, oh, this one, the Enfa, that might be the song somebody is looking for to actually make it blow for you, or somebody is actually waiting to do something with it. Now you're nipa be a cobra, blow ye, and you are disturbing yourself. Trust your team, trust your gut. Because sometimes a feedback might actually kill a hit song that you are bringing. So it's not all the time. I'm not saying that I don't trust industry people, but it's not all the time. If you believe in your gut that this is good, your team says this is good, your producer says this is good, and the energy that's created the piece says this is good, push it out. The universe might be on your side. So this has been Tea with the Talkative. Do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and if there's anything you have to do it now. And to say do it now in Spanish is called hazlo ya.